Hello, dear friends. This is Grandma Jeannie. Welcome. I'm glad you joined me tonight. I'm not in my workshop tonight. I'm actually at my daughter's house, but I've got a craft I want to work on and I want to share it with you. Let me show you what we're going to make. Many of you know that I'm a Girl Scout leader, and tomorrow night we have a Girl Scout meeting, and two of our girls are going to lead the meeting, and they're going to talk about dance and have some dance activities. But in case they don't take the whole hour, I wanted to bring a craft. So I've got this little ballerina that they're going to make, and I'm going to show you how to make it. I thought I'd make a few of them ahead of time. My challenge is we have a large troop. We generally get 20 to 25 girls there, and they vary in age from kindergarten up to like 11th grade. And they have a variety of levels of craft skills, so I might make a few of these, part of it up ahead of time. But I definitely wanted to make one or two to show them. To make these sweet little dancers, you just need 2 chenille sticks, or pipe cleaners, whatever you want to call them. Craft sticks, those fuzzy kind. And you're going to fold the first one in half, and then you're going to make a loop on the top. Now this is going to be the head, and I think that the one I made the other day, last night, I think the head was a little small. So I'm going to make this head just a little bit bigger maybe. Is it a little bigger, or did I do the same? Yeah, I think I made it a little bigger. So that's going to be the head. These are going to be the legs. Then this one is going to be the arms and the body. So you're going to make one arm over there, make it about as long as you want it. It doesn't need to be as long as the legs. And then wrap that other stick around there like 8 times. I actually went around 10 times. I wanted those arms to be about the same length. And then I'm going to wrap those two arms together just in a little bit tighter so that keep it from being unraveled. All right, so there's our ballerina made. Now we're going to make her dress. The dress I'm using just a napkin for, and you're going to cut a little tiny corner right here at the fold, the top fold. So it's open down here at the bottom. Oh, there, get the right one. And cut just a little tiny hole there, and that will be for the head. Just cut that tip off. Then we're going to open this up, and on each side we're going to make a little slit about maybe 1/2 inch away and maybe 1/4 inch down, and that's going to be for the arms. So a little slit there, and a little slit there. I think we're about ready to get her dressed. All right, open it up and put her head through that bigger hole and her arms through those little slits, just like you're dressing a doll. Put the arms through those, one arm through one slit, the other arm through the other little slit, and then get her head through that bigger hole. Isn't that cute? All right, now you want to crumple this down. Just make it, pull it down. Don't pull too hard. You don't want to tear that napkin, but pull it down and crunch it up so it'll make a nice full gathered dress when we get done. Crumple it up really good. Now we're just going to tie a string, or you could use a ribbon right there around where you think her waist might be. I'm going to tie it. You could do a knot. I'm going to try to do a bow on this one. I'm going to try to keep that long enough so my girls can put a bow there if they want. The bow could be end up in the front of the dress or the back, whichever way you like it. On my other one, I started with the bow on the back of the dress. Well, then I thought it was cute, and I turned her around and decided that was the front of the dress. Once you have the bow tied, her long skirt will actually let her stand up on her own. However, I think she's also cute if you trim off these corners and make her skirt a little more rounded, because I kind of like to have her little ballet legs show, her little dancing legs want to show. So if my Girl Scouts want to, I'm going to encourage them to cut off those corners and make her skirt more rounded. Now, if they want to make it a jig-jaggedy edge or something, or even cut strips or something on the skirt, that's fine too. But I like them when you cut those rounded corners off. Let me show you what that looks like. And then there's one more thing you can do that makes them look really, really cute. Since these napkins are 2-ply, you can actually separate both of those plies on that napkin, And then it looks like a two-layered skirt or a slip or something underneath. So see, it's white underneath. These particular napkins were 2-ply, and that's not too difficult to separate those. And then your skirt is double ruffled. Thank you so much for joining me. I loved having you here. And remember, Grandma Jeannie loves you.